Life isn't always a smooth ride. Sometimes it can even be a dangerous torrent, sweeping and ravaging everything in its path. Jim, age 22, learned this the hard way one morning in October 2022. He agreed to confide in our cameras and look back on an experience that will scare him for life.
My name is Jim, but you can call me Jimmy for short. I'm 22 and a half, almost 3/4.
So everything is going well in your life apart from the recent breakup, which you've asked us not to go into.
I nearly had an ingrown toenail as well, but that's a detail.
Yes, so everything is going well in your life, and then it happens. You're hit with an unexpected event that will change you forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you tell us about that?
Yes. Oh, you want me to?
Yes, we want to, yeah.
It was an ordinary Thursday. I woke up as I do every morning at 9 a.m. or 1:30, something like that.
And then the drama begins. You get terrible news.
No, not at all.
What was the trigger?
Around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I didn't have much to do, so I just sent a text message to my friend, Bob.
Jim's message arrives in Bob's inbox at 2 o'clock, a few minutes after the hour. The message that Bob discovers is classic and tasteless.
The message sent by Jim to Bob was intercepted by our services. The content is simple but not insignificant. It reads, "Come and get some more coffee before you go home tonight, honey." Oh, sorry. It's a message from my wife before she left me for my brother. Here it is. "Make a denial. This bastard has just filed a complaint for insults and offense to dignity in the context of an audiovisual program." Whoa, that one's my lawyer. You'll have to cut him out. Here's the real message, and here's why it's important.
An edifying message from Jim, but it doesn't frighten Bob, who agrees to the meeting.
At this moment, everything seemed normal to me. Jim suggested we go for a walk like we usually do. Jim is not much more than a good friend all the same. Plus, all my friends, my real friends, were busy. But never did I think following Jim would lead me to this terrible adventure.
Jim tells Bob to meet him at 3 o'clock in the town center. As usual, Jim is a little bit late, but Bob doesn't mind. The two friends spend a happy afternoon together. Our gangsters have a great time and do as Jim usually says, bro stuffs.
We stayed together all afternoon. I wanted to go home, but to be fair, we were having fun, and Jim wanted me to stay. I agreed, as we are good friends. Nothing more than good friends. And all my real friends were still busy. But following Jim would never make me think I would lead to this terrible, morbid adventure.
After an uneventful end of the afternoon, Jim and Bob decided to recharge their batteries.
We decided to go for a coffee.
No, it wasn't one coffee. It was 2 coffees. We had 1 each, right?
So it was 6 coffees. We had 3 each.
That's right, I cannot remember. Must be because of what happened right after. When we got to the kebab, that's where everything changed.
As they arrive at the kebab shop, Jim and Bob are living out the last moments of their former lives. Probably dizzy from the sweet smell of the kebab or unsettled by too much caffeine, Jim stumbles. He falls backwards and sprawls pitifully and evilly on the floor like a miserable shit.
No judgment in the voiceover, please.
He falls backwards and sprawls on the floor like a little angel.
Thank you, that's better.
He mistakenly dropped his $20 British bill.
That bill was the only cash we had. And the problem is, the kebab doesn't accept credit card. So we had to fall back on a brand whose name I may not be allowed to pronounce.
Beep.
McDonald's.
Beep.
Is that when the disaster happens?
Yes, that's it. We have fallen flat on our faces.
What happened, Jim?
The McDonald's was really good.
Really?
Yeah.
And you'll go back?
Yeah.